It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
That's what this show.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, and Dawn is making a mess on the set. What the hell was that?
You really want to know?
No.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to all our friends in South Florida, LA, San Francisco, Chicago, New York. Listen, it's getting warmer here. I asked you guys to call and let us know how cold it was. I guess the phone lines froze because it worked the first day.
Well, it's getting warm in here, hence what I was doing. I was turning on the fan.
I'm freezing in here.
Yeah, well, no.
There.
But you broke the fan.
Why is your hand over your
Gary,
cup again?
baby.
Because it needs to be...
What do you do with that?
There's a man on me, and I have all sorts of gizmos on me, and I'm just trying to... Not to slide away, because I can't fit under the table because it has a skirt. So when I put my feet on the mat, it
I
pushes
could go
me
somewhere,
that
but I will
direction.
not say anything on that one.
I know, the skirt.
The skirt.
Anyway, welcome to all our friends. We're a little bit late today. We got all exciting stuff going on. A whole bunch of things going on. Sharing is caring, so if you're watching today's show, share it out. Tell a friend. Phone a buddy. That whole thing.
What is today? Today is my wish wand. Today is a wonderful Wednesday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We are training a new crew, and apparently the word is out that we have a new producer, Teddy Raphael, in the house, because I was just stopped in the hallway by one of the artists and said, "Do you have a new producer?" I said, "Uh-huh." They said, "Do you have a female?" I said, 8 of the 12, yes. "Did you recently hire her?" I said, "Yes, 3 of them this week."
Damn.
And we had to narrow it down that way, Teddy. I said, tall, light-haired glasses, yes. And that's how we narrowed it down. Our crew grows.
I heard them ask for Teddy.
I told her to
specifically.
come in and ask for Teddy.
Did you?
Yes.
So when I ask you who is she, she's like, I don't know.
I don't know her name, though.
That's my department. I don't know anybody's
That's what
name.
happens because I worked with you for so long.
I can
We got a
see-
lot going on. We've
I
got
can
our new
see-
flowers. Do you see what they are?
Their roses are red, violets are blue.
And why do you think that is?
There's an old saying to that thing. This is the get out of the doghouse.
This is the Valentine's Day special from
Is it?
Jermina. Absolutely.
This is what it's going to be?
This is one of her Valentine's Day specials, and one of your 400 texts would be pictures
I
from
got
Jermina
100
for
pictures.
Valentine's Day. Exactly. For Blossom Moments Floral, order your Valentine's Day package today. We can combine it with the flowers. Also, we can send in hair, makeup, hair extensions, and beautiful photography, so you can have your boudoir photography taken care of for Valentine's Day. You can call Jermina, bmgevents.net, or 561-951-6343.
Now, you know, you don't only just get flowers. There's a whole arrangement of stuff that comes with this. You can get your hair done, you can get your nails done, you can get your feet done, you can get everything done. Even clothing. We're going to offer dresses. So
We
that-
actually have a fashion show coming next Wednesday.
You see? It happens really quick around here. And then we
You're
have
on a need-to-know basis.
I know, I didn't even know
You
that.
didn't need to know.
And then we have a limo that will pick you up and take you to, we're going to select 4 restaurants to take you. There's going to be champagne there. We're going to talk to
Hey, Mr. DJ.
Lamborghini tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow's a big party, by the way. I'm
you.
hashtagging it Mom's birthday.
Your mom's birthday?
Yeah,
It's tomorrow?
Sunday.
Your mother's coming here. I knew there was a reason we're having a party. Really?
Yes.
She's going to be 16 again.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to have a DJ in the house.
You know what
can
she
come
told
on
me?
down.
No better person to spend her birthday with than you.
Than me?
And Paul.
And Paul. Paul will be here. But come on down and have some fun. And it's her birthday, and we'll have a little bit of fun with that.
We're at 1440 North Federal Highway. We are in-house tomorrow with our Thursday party. We travel Thursday with Paul Vadiato and for Mom's birthday if she shows up. Friday, we're on location at Revivify Anti-Aging Solutions in Boca Raton. So come on down, get your oxygen on. And also Friday night right here at the Heart of Delray Gallery is Art Walk.
I will not be here.
I won't either. I have a wedding.
My son is coming in town, and he said to me, I want you to take me to a nice dinner.
But that's okay. Art Walk is still here even without us.
I'm going to make him a sandwich and call it a day. What are you talking about?
Art Walk is still here without us, so come on down. You'll get to meet the 80-plus artists that are here, have some champagne, Prosecco, take a look around. You'll see Studio A, and just pop your card down, and we'll give you a call and follow up.
And have a little food.
You can always download our information at the V card. You go to your text message, start a new message, 80800, and in the message, just type in Cafe, C-A-F-E, and all of our information will populate, including our March 23rd event, which is the Brooklyn Cafe TV on ice.
Nice. Yes. You know, I had to think about that.
Nice shot, Mar. I like that.
I had to think about it.
That's kind of a nice look. And here is the memo to all of our producers. If you're ever going to send Freddie an email, CC me on it, because he gets 400 texts and 10,000 emails. So.
I did not get Maura's email. I never saw the
It's because the
from
purchase purchase orders go through me.
I never saw anything about Amazon.
it was probably a Friday night. You
And
remember
then-
the first thing you told me? It's those who write the checks? That would be me.
Well, they can send you all of those bills. I don't care about that, but I don't even remember seeing it. And the other thing is, I never saw. The only thing I see is that Dylan has hit me with 500 emails a day now.
Yeah.
500.
Hector sent 3.
Hector sent, Dylan said, you should see my email account. It's
So what
crazy.
happens when you grow?
Anyway, so let's talk, because we're a little late. Let's get right into what we want to talk about, because on Friday, you guys are going to be with us on Friday as well, yes?
Yes.
At the remote. If you come down to the remote on Friday, where we're going to be?
Revivify, 21301 Powerline Road in Boca Raton, right downstairs from Skin Appeal. So all you ladies that know Skin Appeal, right downstairs. Easy.
And we're going to be there, and there's going to be certain people that are going to be joining this shoot as well.
A lot of people joining
Carmen
this
Lays
shoot.
is going to be there, and the guests that we have on the set are going to be there. And I got a couple of surprises that I'm not even going to tell you.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay. So we'll be at Revivify. You can get some oxygen treatment. They've got a lot of anti-aging solutions. They do IV therapy, weight loss, lots of things going on in
A
that
lot of good
location.
stuff. All right, so
we'll be
let's
there.
talk about the mats.
We're trying to warm Tony up a little bit. Not physically, because she's in a few layers. I don't know how you're in all these layers, and I'm the one who's hot, and I'm in a summer dress.
You
Just
know,
saying.
and I put on short sleeves today to try to make you feel a little cooler, but
Thank
I'm
you.
freezing. I'm going to go pull, I have a jacket around here somewhere. I'm going to go get it. It's freezing in here.
Well,
and then
I-
you turn the AC down.
Yeah, well, I went to the eye doctor today. He says, I think you need to turn your fan off in your bedroom. I said, really? You've been married how many years, and your wife is how old? You tell your wife to turn the fan off in her bedroom.
You turn the fan on in your bedroom?
Oh, yeah.
In this weather?
Yeah. Fan off, yeah. Fan
it's like
on.
60 degrees in the house.
That's what happens. So see, it's just a beautiful thing of
Maybe
aging.
you need a mat.
My husband says,
Oh,
well,
look, you're sitting on a
I've
mat.
got a mat. My husband refers to you as my work husband. He goes, oh, man, he has no idea
You
what
know,
it's
Chuck, I'm
really
gonna tell you
like.
something. I gave you $1. I want some change. This isn't fair. This is like murder here.
Hey, it's the same here. We do the fan every night.
Every night?
Yeah.
In this weather?
Even in this weather.
Really?
Yeah.
I do it in like
They're hot.
weather. We're hot, baby.
I put free blankets on me.
I have 3 blankets and a quilt
And no air conditioning.
and my socks, and I put on a robe that I think you, me, and a few other people would fit in. It's huge. It's like a wraparound thing. And I have a hat and gloves, and I was freezing last night.
And I had the fan on.
And you had the fan on. I would take a gun and shoot that fan to 100 pieces.
Oh my gosh.
That's all
Well,
I gotta
last
tell you.
night, did you go see Goldie Hawn last night?
No.
I went to see Goldie Hawn last night.
How'd
She
she
was at
doing?
Lynn University.
I saw the Facebook
You
piece.
see everyone's picture? So I'm at home. My daughter comes over. She goes, Mom, you look so glamorous. I go, I'm in a robe. She goes, you look so glamorous. I'm on Facebook and everyone's taking pictures. All these people that we know that have been there. Many, many guests and many people we've interviewed. I said, holy smokes, I guess we better get dressed and go. There must have been a whole VIP thing we didn't get to. 800 people at the Lynn University Center. And Goldie Hawn was talking about mindfulness and grounding yourself, and really my segue into what we're going to talk about, putting your feet down and just being where you are. And Barb Schmidt, she runs the whole mindfulness, living mindfully through Boca Raton Community Hospital. The turnout was amazing. I guess
Goldie
it was
Hawn.
a who's who. Goldie Hawn was there.
Goldie Hawn.
And Goldie Hawn has a program into
Goldie
the
Hawn.
schools. Goldie Hawn. It's called Heads Up, I think it is, about training the kids to stop and be mindful. And when the kids stop and be mindful, and they call it a mind break, that they don't even call it bullying. They actually give to each other and say, you know what, I think Johnny needs a mind break right now. And the stories that are coming out of her mindfulness program is truly remarkable.
Very nice.
So I was asked, what does it mean to be mindful and to get grounded and to actually relax and come down? Because it's hard to meditate sometimes. I don't know. When I try it, I fall asleep. So, although someone told me that's step one, so that's pretty good. But I think these mats, are we still Pure
You're
Wave?
on. Yeah, Pure Wave
Right?
mats.
Pure Wave mats can help relax. And I was talking to people about what you do and how you can put it in the bed. And you know what some of the questions I got were.
Yeah.
But we'll wait on that one.
You know, Dawn has some eye drops put in her face and her eyes. So she's just rambling into like 16 different
But no,
dimensions.
it's about being mindful and relaxing. We're on the relax mode. Can you imagine if I wasn't on the relax mode right now, what it would be like?
I tell you.
How do you feel?
It puts you on the relax mode, plus you're energizing. So you don't feel tired unless it's midnight and
But
time
let's
to go to
talk.
sleep.
But let's start from the beginning of this.
Yeah, let's
episode.
talk, Tony, about what it's called. And you
What
really
it
gave
does.
us simple terms on how it works.
Okay. It's called a pure wave therapy system. It is mimicking what the Earth's magnetic field is. Why you need systems like this, it's electromagnetic field therapy. So our bodies are electrical, the Earth's magnetic. Normally when the hippies would say go get grounded, hug a tree,
See?
that's because that's literally where we get our life force from, is from that
Hugging a
the
tree.
Earth's magnetic field. It feeds the energy of the cells. So our cells are literally like little batteries, 70 trillion cells in our body that all hold a charge. When we're young, they're about 100%. As we age, when they say you're over the hill at 40, you're literally at 60% discharge in your cells. So there's a lot of factors of why that also decreases more. Is because the Earth has lost a lot of its magnetic field over the years. Also, we are always inside on concrete in buildings, so we're actually keeping ourselves from that magnetic field, right? We're in a building now. We're always in buildings usually, or on concrete, shoes, rubber, everything that is where we normally get that source from. So we're also the environmental toxins around us and what we put in our bodies, on our bodies, are also what help to bring that charge down as well.
Okay,
There's,
but to
Trish,
make
come
it,
on closer.
But to make it, yeah, come here so you can listen to this.
Got to
stuff.
see those sexy boots. Yeah,
You can move that board. That board doesn't.
this
have
way
to
you
be
can listen a little bit better.
I just thought.
Perfect.
Do you see her nails?
I see the whole outfit. I'm like trying like
Her
not,
nails are like the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
it goes with the boots.
And grab a chair and bring it forward.
Come on
Bring it
closer.
Yeah, bring it forward. And you just move
Yeah,
the
we
chair.
talk
bring it
about you can
forward.
go outside, right? You put your feet on the grass. Freddie talks about all the time and get grounded.
correct.
Because
Or
they
get
say that
charged.
if,
Or get- or
if you
recharged,
put your
okay.
feet 15 minutes a day in grass, it's supposed to recharge your batteries and neutralize you, right? Now,
Yes.
I learned in chemistry, which I got a C in. Yeah, I wasn't that bright. I got a C in chemistry, but I learned one thing. Everything on the earth wants to be inert, which means it wants to be neutralized. Or if you look at the periodic table, everything tries to go down to the inert gases. Is that true?
That's true.
I mean, you're a brain, you know
yeah,
that.
if they have charge, whether it's positive or negative, they want to stick to other charges.
Right, they either take in an electron or give one off. Did you know this?
Yep.
Inertness. Very important in the human body, right?
Yes.
So I talked to somebody last night, a couple of doctors, because I try to get doctors on the short term to come here. I was going to fill this place up with doctors. That the body always tries to inert itself, to try to neutralize itself. So this procedure you're doing to make it even
Well, it's not a
simpler to understand-
procedure. It's just a mat.
A mat. Well, platform,
It's more than
Therapy.
just a mat.
therapy.
Well, it's not a procedure that causes
Procedure.
pain. It's not invasive. It's non-invasive. It's simple.
I call
Yeah,
putting a
it's-
Band-Aid on my finger a procedure.
Yeah, it's not even that.
Tomato,
it's,
tomato.
It's safe for infants.
Yes,
Let
it
alone
isn't. It
adults.
isn't a dangerous procedure. It isn't a dangerous process. The process, how's that? That work?
It's not even a
The
process.
reason I'm trying to name it something is because I know what they
What
were
can we
asking
call
you
it,
on the
Tony?
bed.
What's that?
What do we call this? It's just relaxation. It's just a mat. You
But
just
it's-
lay
Well, there's-
down,
There's
really.
No.
several frequencies, so that's
There's
just
more
one of
going
them.
on here than meets the eye. What the body is doing is it is actually healing itself. Now, I am a diabetic, and my whole body, from the waist down especially, when it comes to the blood flow, is bad. I'll be the first to say it. That's why my feet are always cold. That's why you're warm all the time and I'm not.
Ah.
Okay, now I take things and all of a sudden you'll feel the furnace in me, and I do that to get the blood flow going, but I'm doing it, masking it through pills and other things.
Well, this device,
Yes.
helps with blood flow. You were explaining yesterday.
So it's kind of what Freddie was saying about the charge. It's called ion transport or calcium cascade, sodium potassium pump. What happens is a regulation of ions, that's protons and electrons in the cell. When they're dysfunctional, that is thrown off. That's where you get the inflammation, pain, and so forth, and everything. When you have dysfunctional cells, everything becomes dysfunctional, of course. So what this system does is it actually regulates that those ions and protons and electrons in the cell immediately upon contact. So it starts regulating and charging the cells immediately.
So the reason I'm even bringing this whole thing up is because we're going to do a long-term deal here, because people are asking us, you know, how does it work? Is it one of those fly-by-night things again? But this is actually your body at a molecular level
Correct.
correcting itself. Now, I wanted to ask, because we had a nice meeting yesterday, but I had like a million questions and I had to go down to the studio. The levels of inflammation on the bottoms of my feet, they're not one level. There's multiple levels, right?
Correct.
So it has to correct the multiple. This is important. I know you're looking at me
Yeah.
like I'm nuts.
Mara, my jaw's
tissues.
about on the floor between Trisha's nails and boots and Freddie talking about molecular cells. I'm like thinking,
I had nails
I
and
think I'm in the Twilight Zone right now.
It's science.
But the
It's science, but it's coming from Freddie, so.
but
Yeah.
you know, I'm not
He's good.
I'm not a dummy. But the molecular structure of my feet for a foot with neuropathy, there are layers and layers of inflammation. Yes.
It's also density layers. In other words,
Yes.
all the tissues inside the bottom of your feet run through many different densities. You have the bone, the ligaments, those are very hard, very dense. Then you have the soft fascia, that's very, very soft. So this system, it goes after targeted density layers.
It's almost like an MRI.
All at the same
so
time.
You know
Exactly.
how an MRI
Yes.
penetrates the body at levels
There you
that
go.
no other therapy can reach, creams or such modalities. So it is able to penetrate on a cellular level. It stimulates like a cellular massage.
And you
So-
don't even feel it, because some of our producers said, do you feel it? What's it feel
Right.
like? Do you feel anything?
I feel my feet tingling. And the whole thing to this, and I'm amazed because we did this before.
They're coming alive. It happened to my feet. That's why I started with this.
And it starts, you see, when you walk, you feel the cold tile, right? I don't.
Yeah.
So what happens is when I do this mat deal, whatever you want to call it, this mat procedure, whatever you want to
The
call
Pure
it.
Wave.
The Pure Wave. You can feel the tingling, and all of a sudden, the floor feels different. So the last time they were here, I took my shoes off because I wanted to feel the floor. This is like getting LASIK in your eye and finding out that green is green. I know that sounds small, but it is huge.
It's huge. It's like they wake up like they were sleeping. It's like that movie Cocoon. The whole body can wake up. It just needs this energy.
And I'm just talking about diabetic feet because I know you guys sleep on these mats and it neutralizes the whole body from head to toe, correct?
Yeah, but it's not the sleeping overnight that does it. A 15-minute session and you're good for 12 hours. You're clean.
I
You're
mean, that's
running around
amazing.
like a child, all clean.
Okay, then I have to ask the obvious question. When you're laying on this thing, because I know that we talked about some of the incidents that were going on in your life, which this may even help some of the things
Well, that's why I
going on in
wanted
your
her
life.
to tell her story.
Yes, okay.
But go ahead.
I wanted to know, when you're laying on the mat, how does it attack everything all the time? Is it doing it in different levels, different sections? Is it like a highway up here and a slow way down here? How does it work when you're laying on this thing for 12, 15, 20 minutes that the whole body gets recharged across the board?
Go ahead.
Well, it's there's actually an energy field around you about 3 feet. You're literally in an aura pretty much, that is able to go in and penetrate your body. Your body, remember I said, is electrical or fluids. Electrolytes flow through that fluid. So when it's getting charged, everything in all your cells are being stimulated by that electromagnetic pulse. So it has the patents in this therapy are over almost 30 years old.
And it
This-
attacks different parts of the therapy of the body, different
Of
angles,
course,
different things.
it hits everything, because
Everything.
everything in your body is cellular. Every muscle, tendon, bones, anything in your everything is stimulated and affected. So cell-to-cell communication, so organs, tissue, muscles, everything's being stimulated by that field.
It's amazing.
And what I find
So-
fascinating is Tony's story and also your story on your asthma. But we talk to so many women, right? So we say Wednesdays is Women Wednesday. How many women have, you talked about diabetes, thyroid disease. Most women that I know, they have Hashimoto's, they have hypothyroidism. You had the opposite.
Right.
So you had opposite symptoms, and this Pure Wave was able to help you, which I was trying to tell the story and I went, I don't know, just tune in, because I couldn't remember the details, but it was fascinating that it was able to regulate your heart rate without a procedure, without a medication, without anything invasive, and you could feel better.
Correct.
So can you tell your story a little bit and how that happened?
So I've been in the medical space for many years. I had seen this device kind of floating around from time to time. I looked at it and said, you know, what can this do? It's a skinny little mat, and I just poo-pooed it for years. The guy kept calling me for a long time, trying to, you know, promote it. Eventually, I was, at the time, I was pretty healthy. Then all of a sudden, I started getting the disease from thyroid, hyperthyroidism, which is overactive heart. My heart rate would be 110 to 120, just sitting here like this. I couldn't take thyroid medication because it just made it worse. So for 3 years, I suffered through that, and I would take propanol and Xanax on occasions of episodes just to try and calm it down. And the last year, I was in the emergency room 5 times. Then the 5th time, I almost had a heart attack. So it was pretty severe. My heart rhythm was I couldn't even duplicate it.
It was
did-
erratic.
and I was in sinus tachycardia all the time. So it was 4 days before I actually laid on this device for the first time. And when I did, I used to carry a pulse ox around with me, of course, and my heart rate was 114. And in a half an hour session, it went down to 68. I was
That's
never
unbelievable.
able, ever with that medication, to ever get below 85. So,
And that was with taking no medication.
correct.
Correct.
So
And you still have your thyroid.
correct. So what happened is I said, I'm taking this device home. Right then and there, if that could do that in a half an hour session, I took it home, and in 20 days it eradicated everything I'd been suffering 3 years from. And it's been over 3 years, and I still haven't had a sinus tach, a palpitation, anything. No symptoms whatsoever. My thyroid antibodies dropped from 875 to 12 in that 20 days as well.
I think mine are like 20,000.
Now, there are some people that are listening today that are watching because this thing with the heart, and your father was submitted to the hospital on electrical currents and stuff
Yeah.
going on with the heart. Really tricky muscle. And I'm learning more and more how chambers and rhythm sort of offset each other, and they get all messed up with the blood going here, not going
You know
there.
what happens? The older we get, the more these devices and more. I consider this a type of holistic, right? Because it's not your conventional medicine. It's not in the PDR. The more things we go, you know what? That could help someone we know, a parent, a spouse. Because the older we get, the more of these things that are now happening to our age demographic.
Well, I wanted to bring up the point because you brought up the heart, and there's a lot of different things that go on with the heart at the same time. You can have 14 different problems going on in different parts of the chambers of the heart. So my question then is that this mat, when you lay on it, this is if you have a pacemaker. Didn't you tell me you had a pacemaker?
No.
No, there's no contraindication.
There's no problem having a pacemaker.
There's no problems at all. I'm a retired biomedical engineer. I worked for a pacemaker company.
Okay, so
through
you
the
know how it
80s.
works. Okay.
Yeah, I know exactly how it works. This thing is, it's like having a pacemaker for every tissue in the body. They all have their own frequency, like an EKG of the heart.
Right.
Well, then the tissues that make up the heart, the sidewalls, the valves, they have their own EKG. All the different organs have their own EKG, and then all the different tissues, there's over 100,000. they come out of that machine all at once, which is what the brain does. It's a pulse burst of like ringing the bell all over the body, who needs what. And the ones that chime back, it receives and then delivers.
So will it fix the problems with electrical current and things of that nature happening in the heart? What is it, arrhythmia? It isn't arrhythmia, it's the other one.
Sinus tachycardia.
Something
for her,
like that.
Yes.
It's regulation. It seems to be everything in the body regulates, whether it's blood pressure, whether it's, it just seems.
Still, what's coming out of here is what's coming out of that mat, whether it's a big full body mat or just a little applicator. All the EKGs are coming out all at once. There's over 100,000 of them.
Really?
And they're just buzzing into your tissues. It's synthetically mimicking the brain. It's fooling your body to open up and start energizing and clean out the waste and the excess calcium and heavy metals, and then to take in energy and charge up. And then they start functioning like.
And it's a short treatment, you said.
Yeah, 15 minutes is plenty, but we go 24 most times. It
Now,
feels good.
if you go longer, does it have an ill effect on you, or can you go longer and it just continues to heal?
Necessary. It's not
It's
going to
not
hurt
necessary.
you, but it's not necessary.
Okay,
to go
and then the
any
next
further.
day you recharge again.
Right.
Well, we like twice a night or twice a day. That's
Well, I
the key.
love
That's
what you
even
said
better.
about putting it in your bed. And
Mm-hmm.
apparently, of course, I had someone asked me about the bed thing. But right, you say I don't have 15 minutes to lay down, but you can.
should change your circle of friends.
Yeah,
not for
we.
nothing.
Yeah,
But-
she doesn't either. She's
But
got quite a
that's what people
schedule.
say, right? You can program it that when you're sleeping, everyone sleeps at some point. When you go to bed, you can program it to say turn on at midnight for 20 minutes while you're sleeping. You can program it if you're waking up at 6 a.m. It turns on at 5:30, so you get it before you wake up. So it doesn't even have to come into your day and say, "Oh, I need to schedule those 2 sessions." You can just put it in your bed.
It's 24 minutes.
Do you have 24 minutes in your day that you do anything?
No.
Yes.
What? If you did,
When I
I'd tell you to
bed
go
at
work
night,
out.
I watch TV and I'm on my computer. Oh, can I put it on my computer? Or is it going to damage the computer?
No, if anything, it takes the electro radiation
Away
smog
from
off
it.
your computer and off your body. It
But
sucks it
it's
up.
better not
That's
to
the
do
key
it
to
because
it.
you're supposed to, take that time
And rest.
to eliminate the effects of things like that. So.
You know where I'm heading this afternoon is to my acupuncture appointment. I think she would
Ooh.
love this. She's
This
coming
could
on
be
the show
another-
Monday.
Is she?
It's very complementary to other.
We have
treatments.
so that's why we're so glad you're here because we have so many things. Well, as you know, right? In 24 hours, we've a handful of things already, just like that.
People are asking me all sorts of things. Now, are we going to be putting these?
Mats.
Now you have me thinking.
Pure wave devices.
Devices in
Yeah.
different places where you can go, or do you have a place where people can go and have?
So we are the importer and distribution
So we're gonna go to
supplier
places.
for North America. So our main goal is going to medical conference, educating the doctors for their use. We are now establishing what's called Pure Wave Energy Centers, so that our existing physicians or investors that are interested can open up centers of their own, which we call recharging.
It's like your car, when you go and recharge the car.
There,
Yeah.
exactly, and it helps with inflammation. I'm assuming
Amazing.
Very much,
Yeah.
throughout the
And
body,
pain.
right? This is what's causing pain overall is
So-
inflammation,
And my pain,
Inflammation
yeah.
is dysregulation of the cell ion. So
and it helped you with your asthma.
You see?
Yeah, instantly.
You see that?
I had asthma
I'm
for
dysregulated.
36 years, and I was on
I'm all dysregulated.
I was on steroid spray
I'm a
twice a
constant
day.
dysregulation.
I had,
What was you
I knew that I was hurting my body,
Wake
but
up.
I had to do it. I couldn't get out of bed without doing a spray for 30 years. And the moment I started this, the itch went away on me. There was no need to do a spray that night after that first time I tried it. I just did that pillow and then the body mat, and that was it. And after a month, I thought, okay, is it a Band-Aid or is it really helping and letting my body heal? So I went off of it for a whole week, and it wasn't there. It's been gone ever since. It's 3 years now.
That's amazing. Can you imagine having to suck on a pump? When I was a kid, up to 18 years of age, I used to have an inhaler.
Well, you're putting steroids in your body, right? This is me, 2 weeks of putting steroids in my eye, and what happened? It caused another problem because the steroids did one thing, the preservatives did something else, and one problem, we talk about this all the time with pharmaceuticals, and then what do? They gave me another eye drop because the first eye drop caused a problem with my cornea, so now I should put something else in to help with that. But this is what it is when you talk about medicine and things in the human body, which is why we love to offer and educate alternative modalities, right?
Got here, but they're tingling now.
It's
And
the-
I'm not telling you it's going to cure anything. Don't start writing and asking crazy questions.
right.
I'm just telling you right now, the circulation in my feet are
Feels
warm.
good?
Yeah, I can feel my
Are you
toes
warming
nice and
up?
warm. Yeah, it's toasty.
Nice and toasty like me.
No, you're frozen.
I call it the cocoon effect because of that movie, just jokingly.
But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Excellent.
How do people get in touch with Tony or Pure Wave Recharging Centers?
How do they
Our
order?
website is purewavenow.com.
PureWaveNow.com. Is there a phone number we want to give out, or just go to the website?
561-965-7777.
And you have a rental program, so if people want to try it out, you don't have to just say, hey, I'm going to buy it. You can try it.
Our dealers do.
Okay.
We are looking
But you
into
can
that,
get them
but
in,
not yet.
in touch with somebody that
Yes.
they could try it, or how they can
Well,
try
they
it.
can come to our center
Okay.
and actually have a session there.
And your center's located where?
At 1014 Gateway Boulevard in Boynton Beach.
Well, come in and try it. And I'm sitting here on
Come Friday.
this device,
Come Friday.
and I've been on another device that we talked about that made me crazy, and it wasn't even turned on. So
And she explained why.
she explained why.
She's the only person on the planet that explained why that happened.
But I want people to realize that there are a lot of things that look like mats, and you're going to think they're all the same. They are not all the same. And we're going to be working more with Pure Wave, and they're going to explain the difference. And I can tell you firsthand that I have been on another one that was off. This poor man, in the meeting we were at, I went absolutely bonkers. I thought I was going to faint, and the mat was off.
Dawn DeMarco
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
I had
Same
another
thing
lady
happened to
also.
me.
The two of them were bonkers. You should have seen. They were running out like there was a fire.
Because we were in a meeting, there was no place to sit except on these
Mats.
apparatuses. So we sat down, not thinking anything until the room started spinning, and I thought, oh my gosh. But I didn't want to tell him because he's my
Yeah.
work husband, right? He'd think I was really nuts. But then it was somebody else. There were two other people in that meeting. They felt the same thing.
Yeah, they can be harsh.
I-
I've tried some other ones. I measure them. It's just, being a retired biomedical engineer, I walk
I
around
know, but I didn't want to do
measuring
that to
EMF.
I didn't want to do that to that guy because he would have thrown me out of there real quick.
Oh, yeah.
So all I can say is be educated. All of these devices are not created equal. And investigate and come on down to Boynton Beach to try a session, right? Why not? 15, 20 minutes, you had nothing to lose and everything to gain. And you know what? Maybe you'll feel better and you won't be on multiple eye drops and multiple medications. And
Come on down to the
all-
remote on Friday. Check it out. They're going to be there. We're
Tony,
gonna
you can
talk
bring
think they're-
some
yeah,
units
we
there.
can
Bring
We're
some
gonna
units.
do
We're going to
that.
be at Revivify in Boca Raton. So if that's a little more central for you, you can also go to purewavenow.com.
That's right.
And always give us a call at 888-994-4995.
And bring your pain.
Ready to switch over to radio?
Let's
We got
switch.
Fem
4
City
minutes.
in the house.
Let's
We'll
do
be back
this
in 2
4.
and 2. Stay tuned,
Don't
and we'll
go
see you
away.
in a few.
BZ, Lauderdale Lakes.
Hey, Fred. Homeowners, would you like to save money each and every month? Of course you would. We all want to save money, but how? By calling Debbie at I Will Advisors. That's how. And have her review your homeowner's policy. Most homeowners never review their policy, but it should be reviewed every year. You commercial property owners, same goes for you. So what are you waiting for? Call Debbie at I Will Advisors and start saving money. 954-753-8080. 954-753-8080.
If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, tune in to the Dr. Bob Martin Show. From erectile dysfunction to eczema, heartburn to headaches, carpal tunnel to how to lower cholesterol drug-free. Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
People who frequently consume green leafy vegetables tend to have better memories as they age. Green leafy vegetables, they're good for your brain and memory, and also your heart. And getting your greens has never been easier with Smart Serve from Invite Health. Every serving supplies 14 kale leaves, 4 spinach leaves, and a broccoli floret. All farm fresh green leafy vegetables. Smart Serve is organic, non-GMO, sustainable, and vegan. It's never been sprayed with anything. If you don't have time to go from the farm to the table, Smart Serve is from the farm to the capsule. Take advantage of this special offer from Invite Health. Buy 1 bottle of Smart Serve for $19.95 risk-free. Double up and get free shipping. The regular retail is $52.95. For Smart Serve, call 800-463-7575. That's 800-463-7575. You can also visit an Invite Health location or go to invitehealth.com. Invite Health, the luxury brand of vitamins.
What you want to know. What you need to know.
Talk 1470. WNN.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Are you benefiting from your cup of solitude in the morning? Don't worry, be happy with One Mean Bean CBD coffee in your cup. One Mean Bean is a one-of-a-kind organic CBD-infused coffee available in K-cups with a variety of specialty roasts derived from 19 different countries, many distinct flavors, and now Kentucky bourbon made proudly in Lexington, Kentucky. Your coffee bean dream doesn't stop there. No, with edibles, tropical formulations, and chocolate-covered coffee beans, to name a few. All products are made with only the highest quality CBD gold-pressed oils for maximum health benefits. So live your dream with One Mean Bean and CBD today and fight inflammation, reduce anxiety, and feel your best self. Find us at onemeanbean.com to place your order. For wholesale orders, please contact us at 844-441-4CBD. 100% money back guaranteed within the first month if you are not completely satisfied. Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to part 2 of today's Wackiness Wednesday.
It's a wonderful Wednesday.
It's a wonderful Wednesday of wackiness. And if you missed the first hour, hit rewind. Nothing happens, but you can do that.
Hashtag replay.
And check out what we talked about. It was only a half hour, actually, 45 minutes. But check it out. And if somebody's calling the radio station because they need directions here, we don't know who you are, but if you want to call in...
We figured it out.
Oh, it wasn't for me?
No, it's for Lisa tomorrow.
Lisa. Oh, yes, at the 1 o'clock. Yes. You know, you guys are really on the ball.
I don't know who. Oh, tomorrow. Okay.
Tomorrow.
Give us a call, 888-565-1470. We're at the Heart of Delray Gallery. It's kind of like a wonderful Women's Wednesday, but you've got some men here on set also, Freddie, so we're kind of broadening that today. Just saying.
What is it? We had 100 men here the other day.
We had Impact 100 Men,
Yeah.
but today we've got Fem City Women.
Yeah, but don't be
We have
singling us
We've got
out.
Pure Wave Rejuvenation with us. You ladies are sitting on these devices. You're going to let us know how they're going.
Oh, you're sitting on the devices?
They're sitting on the devices. Their EMFs
Makes
have
your
been
nails
tracked
grow.
before.
Let me see your nails. You see it? Oh, mackerel, worked already.
How do you like that?
You
we
like
got
that,
a lot
Freddie?
going on.
Like that? You like that one? I got a smile out of my sunbag.
Friday, we're on location at Revivify Anti-Aging Solutions in Boca Raton, so there'll be a lot going on there. And if you want to know where they are, if you know where Skin Appeal is on Powerline Road, they are just downstairs, 21301 Powerline Road.
That's right.
We're going to be there from about 10 till 2. These devices will be there. We've got Bobby Jackson from the Custom Fitness Institute. They have an amazing oxygen bar that we did not try last week, but we're going to have to try it, I think, on
try it on the
Friday.
air.
Try it on the air. We're
Yes.
going to sit with nasal
If
cannulas.
if I hyperventilate, you know what?
But you and I try on the air, I don't know. NBC has got nothing on what we try on the air.
Nothing.
How your feet feeling there, Freddie?
I feel good. I got it on my back now.
Do you? How
Yes,
you feeling?
This gizmo, I'm going to tell you, this is the wave of the future right here.
QRS, PureWaveNow.com, correct, Tony? PureWaveNow.com. They have a center you can try these devices out in Boynton Beach. You can join us on Friday, and the devices will be with us. We're going to see how the ladies are doing and check in on that.
And you see how Tony's like real calm.
She's calm. How you feeling now? Good? How'd you do on camera to get to a microphone? Easy, right? No fears, not a big deal. We're
Nothing,
good.
I mean, you're in camera still.
I'm ready for round 2.
Really? Hand her a mic. We'll put it on round 2 because you're going to be on with us anyway.
But what we love to do is just always educate and inform our audience of the different options that are out there for holistic health, for everything really. There's so many things. Just compile the information, see what works for you, give it a try. We're not saying this will cure anything. We're not saying that you should do this instead of taking your medications. But you know what? Just learn, and if it can potentially help you, why not?
Why not?
Why not, right? If
I'm
it
all
can
about the why
change how
not.
you're feeling and I can alleviate some of one medication leads to another. We talk about it all the time, and it happened again this morning.
What happened?
One medication. I had my eye surgery done 2 weeks ago. I went back today, and he said, oh, it should be healed by now. Let's change these eye drops and give you another eye drop, and let's see it again in 2 weeks. So things that are simple don't always heal the same on everybody else, and one thing leads to the
I
next.
know,
So
they got
maybe
you on
I'll try
3
those
meds for
goggles.
One procedure, they got you on 3 meds.
Right? One simple thing that should have been done, healed in a day, and I got to go back in 2 more weeks.
That's right. You got another eye.
Yeah.
It has to be worked on.
Yeah, it's a whole nother story. I postponed that for a little while.
All right, so I didn't get the memo this morning. Tell me, what do we got? What's going on? The guests? Tell me what's going on.
Well, we've got our new flowers from Blossom Moments Floral because we're getting ready now for Valentine's Day. You can put your orders in at bmgevents.net, or you can call Jermina at 561-951-6343. And I think you ladies probably met her last week at Fem City.
And she came to our meeting on Friday. She
How
came
was
to
it?
lunch. It was
She
great.
loved
yeah.
She says you've changed her life.
What?
She's beginning now to see the difference in what she was doing and what she can become. That's a very important aspect of what you bring to the table. So I want to thank you personally on
That's
the
great
air.
news.
And she came in here this morning, and that's what she whispered in my ear. It's amazing.
It's
We
amazing
loved her.
because there's a lot of networking events, and there's a lot of women networking events. And we actually sent Mara, one of our producers, to do some film footage for you on Friday, and she put a spot together that we're going to show you and send out to Patty. And she said, what a turnout, right? To have 50 women show up for a lunch. And these are working women.
Sold
These are
out.
women in business that take their time out of their day to go to the lunch and network. And apparently what they told us, it was more than just giving out business cards. She said it was, we never saw her. She was supposed to join us on remote.
She
She
stayed.
says, she texted, you really need me? I'm staying for lunch.
No, she said it was a very worthwhile deal. Now, I get to say, because there are guys in here today, I get to say that these flowers that she puts together, different bouquets and everything else, there is one set called, for guys, Get Out of the Doghouse. And I love doing that, but every time I say that, there's only women in here. Now today, I got guys, so if you guys ever get in trouble with your spouses, you can order Get Out of the Doghouse flower bouquet, and she will bring it in there, and it has like a little doghouse around it. She was telling me, and a little card for dinner, and a limo. They pick you up in the whole night.
That's a whole thing for Valentine's Day we're putting together with Danielle Boujon Photography. She does the most amazing boudoir photography. She'll do your makeup, hair. We even have someone that will put in hair extensions if you want, manicure and pedicure to your house. Everything, including the flowers. And now, you don't even know this, we've got Amrite in the house, and he can pick you up. Everyone is certified and checked out.
What is Amway?
He won't come on the mic, so.
But what is it?
Maybe he will. Background
You
check,
come in?
insured driver,
is it
have a
a-
ride. It's
is
a
it
car
a-
ride service.
Somebody give him a right.
Nothing like putting him on the
I'm
spot.
looking at the card here, but I'd like to know what it is.
All
It's a car ride service.
we have the same service as Uber and Lyft, but we also offer 3 other services. So we do by the hour, airport services, and designated driver service. So the difference between us and Uber and Lyft is that we personally background check, and I personally interview every single one of our drivers. We don't hire drivers off of Craigslist that we've never met. We're in 11 states, so we're just new down here in South Florida, and we're trying to get the word out. What we're doing right now is starting a program called the Ride and Give program. So I just got back from the Boys and Girls Club of here in Delray, so we're trying to join with a lot of different foundations and charities.
What is the Ride and Give?
Basically, so like with the Boys and Girls Club, that we will give them a promo code, any charity or foundation that's interested. So every time that somebody, if you use our service and put in their promo code, we donate $10 back to them every single ride.
That's nice.
Yeah. So we try to get involved. You know, we try to become a little more personal service than Uber and Lyft, not just get in, get out, see you later. We try to become friends with our clients so that they trust us and they trust their drivers.
And your price point is competitive with their price points?
Our price points is very competitive. We might be $1 or $2 to $3 difference, but we don't surcharge like Uber and Lyft do all the time, especially on weekends or holidays.
Yeah.
Our prices are the same. We have an app. You just download the app. It's the exact same thing. You punch it in. You say you want to be picked up right here at
Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440
yeah,
North
the
Federal
gallery,
Highway.
and you need to go to Fort Lauderdale Airport. It's going to give you the price right there on the phone.
And everything's done on an app. And what if you want the same driver if you're your parents, right? You live out of state, and we've got elderly parents living here, and you want to know that they can get to Publix or they can get to their doctor's appointment with somebody trusted.
You can request a driver if you want. You can set up a personal relationship with them to a certain point, when they feel comfortable, so that they could have their own, their phone number as well. I run South Florida. My number's there. You can get a hold of me anytime. You can do it through the app. You can call me direct, or we also have a 1-800 number.
And what is the app called if people
The
want to
app
download
is
it?
Amride, AMRIDE.
Very nice.
I just
Thank you.
downloaded it. It
Did
was
you?
super
Yeah.
easy to find your search.
Exactly. So we're just here, and we're trying to establish a new safer ride system. I don't really want to say all the things that Uber and Lyft have had problems with, but I'm sure you guys are all aware of some of
It's
them.
in the news. How can you miss it?
Exactly.
But it's all about safety, right?
um,
Especially when you're a woman alone or a young girl. And I know parents sometimes use it for their kids to get to after-school activities. You want to know that your family is safe.
I'm going to tell you, if you look at the news, it isn't only women. There are guys who have gotten into big fights with Uber drivers
Oh, I
and
know
everything else,
that.
and the lawsuits that are pending are ridiculous. Because some of these guys are just a little bit, like you said, you interview them, right?
I personally interview anybody that I hire.
That's a big difference. These guys were coming in clusters.
Well, I told you I was
Wait a
going to
minute,
be.
you were going to be an Uber driver.
Before I got into this career, I thought, what was I going to do as I changed careers in my mid-40s?
Now-
It was work with Freddie or become an Uber driver. I don't know. Did you win out or not? Maybe you got the short side of that wishbone.
I was standing in front of a place that we were going to have a meeting, and Dawn is coming to drive, and she goes right by me. And I'm on the phone with her and says, you drove right by me.
Yeah.
3
I never
times.
saw you. And she did a U-turn, came and
3
drove by me
times.
again. And drove by me again.
Yeah.
And drove by me again. I said, why don't you just keep going? I'll catch up to you.
I was so
And you were going to be an
frustrated.
Uber driver.
Hence why I'm not an Uber driver, why I do this instead.
Yeah, the more and more people I talk to seem to have more and more stories like what you just said. You know, they're not personally good stories. So, like I said again, really fast, we're in 11 states. We're mostly on the East Coast. We're in New York, Connecticut, Jersey, Boston, Chicago, Indiana, and Nashville, Tennessee, and now here in South Florida, Naples, and Tampa.
Well, that's really cool because sometimes, I mean, we know a gentleman that has a limo service, but sometimes that's too much car, you know?
Right, exactly. You know, so like I said, what puts us a little bit different is that we offer 3 other services, not just the plain Uber and Lyft taxi service. So, like with you guys, we'd love to help set something up with you guys. You got clients that are flying into town, but you're here on the radio and you can't get them.
You know, I have an idea.
Now you have an idea. So you-
Ladies, wouldn't you guys like to get picked up and brought with your husbands to the set and then taken back after the hour? It would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Sounds like something that needs
Right.
to happen.
We need to
Sounds like
chit-chat.
we can mom blog about that.
to
Thank
talk.
you, Christian, so much.
You're
Excellent.
welcome.
Very nice. But nice
Ladies,
chat.
how are you feeling on these devices?
Feeling
Doing
good.
Yeah, it feels good. You
see
can't
me,
even
honey?
really even tell that you're really doing anything. You know?
You feel
All
nothing, right?
Now, I need to know, because I have a bad memory. I need for you guys to identify each other, who is who. You have the card, right?
I don't have Michelle's card, but I have Trisha's card.
Okay.
Michelle was on. She's mom blog. Mom.
Yep, Modern Boca Mom.
Modern
I'm the
Boca Mom.
founder of our local website.
Oh, you're the
for
blogger
parents.
lady.
I'm the
You
blogger lady.
I knew you didn't recognize her because her
I've
hair
been
is
hair's
back.
back.
Hair
Yeah.
up. You know, don't do this to me.
Listen, I'm a mom. I didn't have time to wash my hair. I had to do something. So here's the sock bun.
Do you know this used to be Spa 11?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you go to the back, I could wash your hair. I could do anything you want
Perfect.
back there, and they have blow dryers and everything back there. Did you
I
know?
love it.
I'm serious.
All
They
right.
have showers and everything in the
Afterwards,
bathroom.
let's go.
John Kelly.
We've got Michelle from Modern Boca Mom.
Wait a minute, Mr. Mumbles over here says something. What was that?
John Kelly of All County Healthcare says hello.
Hi,
Hello,
John Kelly. How are you doing? As a matter of fact, I have a question, and I've never heard of this because my geography skills are about as good as my weather skills. There was someone who did you see it, Dylan? He said where he was called, they were watching from. I don't even know what country it was.
It says I'm from KOLHATA.
Yeah, it's in Russia. And the border.
Kolkata. I think that's in Thailand.
Did you make that up?
Yes.
You say it's in Russian. Dylan goes, yeah, Thailand.
I think it's in Thailand. although I'm not
Since we're in
sure.
a Russian
Very
Thailand, it's like,
different
yeah.
location.
Doesn't make a difference.
Troy says hello.
Of
Hi,
course he
Troy.
does. He always does. Ask Google. No, don't ask Google. That thing is dangerous. I asked for the lotto numbers. Give me all the wrong numbers. Okay, so she's the blog mom.
Modern Boca Mom, and we've
And you
got
had an announcement last Monday. You did something last Monday, didn't you?
We actually did something on Friday. I also work with my blog and in-house at Grandview Preparatory School, and we just opened a huge, we announced big news. We're opening up a West Boca campus for Grandview in the fall. So that was
Really?
our big news.
What do you do with Grandview?
I handle their communications and their community outreach, and they're also a client of my blog, my biggest client actually. I've been working with them since 2014, helping to promote the school because it's very small, and I also launched their Mommy and Me program as well. So it's very popular, a way for
I don't know
little
how
kids to get
you
involved.
sleep. You must not
I don't.
sleep.
I wear a
She's
lot
a
of
little
hats.
hyper. I don't think we should put this mat on her. Can you get overstimulated?
It's on relaxation. It's supposed to be, you know.
Can you get
It's
overstimulated?
on relax.
Is it? Because I'm gonna tell you something.
Because
This
she's
chick-
doing-
It'd be way worse than that.
But she has a lot of energy coming from her. I'm a little
Modern
scared of
Boca
her.
Mom, a 5-year-old,
I have a 5.5-year-old. You got it.
and she's promoting Grandview, and you do the membership for Fem City.
I do.
And you're here with us, and that's just on one hand.
That's on
in
one
about
hand.
30 seconds. Forget your 30-second elevator pitch, right? Unbelievable
Well,
what
she
this
does
woman
a lot
does.
of good stuff. Now you're also involved with the ladies, and you do
Yep.
blogging for them as well. Yes.
I do, yeah. So through FemCity, we should probably tell everybody a little bit about the organization.
Please
so,
do.
So Trish Baudet and I are members of the FemCity Boca del Rey chapter. FemCity is a global organization. It's really promoting relationships between business owners who are women, not just, like you said, not just networking, giving out business cards, really about building those relationships so that way you're able to recommend somebody locally, but also elevate each other and support each other as you're growing your business. So it's wonderful because there are chapters all over the United States, around the world, and in South Florida alone, we have Boca del Rey, we have Fort Lauderdale, and we also have Palm Beach. So you can be involved with one, or you can kind of go between the three and get involved that way. And it's a wonderful opportunity, especially if you're new in town or you're new to business, to get a really great group of women to, give you a new perspective. Like you said with our flower lady, she really didn't look at her business a certain way.
I'm gonna tell you, that was an
yeah.
amazing transformation.
And Jen G went with V-Card also.
But
They were
Jen G-
both there.
She was there,
Yeah, but
yeah.
Jen G's a businesswoman, and you meet Jen G, she is business. She's all business. But with Flower Lady, the transformation, and she has a cold, but before she got sick, she was like, I could not believe what she saw when she went to this thing. So I would like to view it. I like to shoot it with a camera and sort of feel.
Well, Mara was
that's
there,
what-
and I'm really excited because I don't know if you know this, but because I'm a femme, we now have a business membership
I didn't know
relationship
this.
with FemCity.
I never get a
So
memo.
what I'd like to do is what we've done with some other remotes is pick one of your luncheons. You don't have them every month, but one of your luncheons, and go and do a live remote like we used to do from some of the other events in town, and stream it and let
That would be
people
great.
see what it is. And because you don't have to join as a business, you have a free membership people can
We
join
have a
with.
30-day trial called a community membership.
So you can try it out, right? You've had nothing to lose for 30 days and see if it's for you. And then you can always upgrade. Now, my other question, then we'll go to commercial break. Do you have to be a business, or can you simply be a woman wanting to meet other people?
I think FemCity is ideal for women who are trying to build a business or have one that's established. We also have women who are employed by a bigger company who come. We have some mortgage brokers, some attorneys. So it really doesn't discriminate, but I think the purpose of the organization is really to elevate each other professionally.
Talk about a change in times, right?
I like
Promoting
it,
women in business.
But check it out, because when we met her, she came here to get out of her shell. So we put her on the set. I mean, you know how I am. I'm going to put a camera right in front of you. You don't want to be on. That just
Don't
tells
be
me just
shy.
go.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you push business up if you're not willing to go that extra mile? But it was one thing here, but when she went there, it changed everything because
She started
felt
promoting it on
comfortable.
social media. Did you
That's
see?
unbelievable. And
Well, she has a room full
listened.
of customers right there because for what she does in business, I mean, 49 other women are potential purchasers for her business, and because they know her now, they'll be able to put her first, top of mind when they do need to purchase Valentine's Day flowers.
And
or
look at
maybe
the
they're getting
orchids
married.
she brought
Yeah.
behind you. Her arrangements are all unique.
Well, she has opportunity and choice and chance. And she didn't have that on Thursday. When she woke up and finished here, she told me, she whispered in my ears, it changed my life. I mean, how many people tell you that just out of the blue?
Amazing. All right, give us a call, 888-565-1470. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, more with FemCity Boca del Rey, Pure Wave, and we'll be right back.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
vCard Global is the world's smartest business card that virtually allows a person or business to digitally share all of their information. With a V-Card, sharing information is one simple click away. No need to open emails, websites, or social media. Updating information is easy and instant. V-Card Global is the ultimate marketing tool, transforming the way we connect, communicate, and collaborate to grow your business. Text JENNG to 80800. Revolutionize your business card. For information, contact Jennifer. Text JENNG to 80800 for your free digital business card today.
888-565-1470 toll free. Thank you. Come for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video, let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV on a wonderful Wednesday. You know, the funny thing about our show is...
Where'd she go?
She went to walk 10 feet.
You went to walk 10 feet?
I did.
Shake it off.
I did to shake it off, just to see if the mat was working.
Did you have pain before?
I did. Yeah, I have a lower back pain, so that it basically made it feel a little bit better in there. So it's
How about
working.
that?
I think it's working.
You
I
gotta
would say
turn
like
to
more
the
than
microphone.
50%.
More than 50%?
You know, more than 50% for sure.
More than 50.
Yeah.
And then that increases. So in another 15, 20 minutes, we'll ask, once you get up and walk around, it helps it to release more.
Okay.
So even after an hour or so, you'll probably be at 80, 90, or even higher.
That'd be great.
And I wanted to bring up a point, Tony, that they say that the human hip in the United States is always one higher than the other 80% of the time.
Yes.
Is that true?
I don't know that question.
Have you ever
or
heard that?
answer.
Well, mine is. I know mine is. Yeah.
So is mine.
100%.
Well, I think people they're not symmetrical, right? Your eyes, your hips, your everything.
But you know, sciatica and hip problems and back problems, and Dr. Pinozzo taught me this, and he proved it to me. And he had this thing that he patented that will make your hip, depending on the height, symmetrical.
You beeping.
I know.
And
I'll touch my
please
beeper.
select. No more beeping for you.
So that happens. So what I want to see how this works, because if it's true that this
Well, just
Will
that she
alleviate
even has
pain.
50% right
Yes.
now is a lot.
Think
Think about
you're
that.
not. This
And
is
you
what I'm
don't-
amazed.
You don't even feel the therapy. You don't hear it, feel it.
Right. You don't, it's not. It feels like it's not doing anything.
Exactly.
Right. It's just there. Yep.
Exactly.
Very cool.
In
Alleviate
one
pain.
session, you've got more than half gone. Have
Yeah.
you ever seen that happen ever with anything you've done?
For sure. For sure. No, that is correct.
It's
Yeah.
pretty amazing. Since this is a midday show, and we talked about putting the mat in your bed, because you can program it to do 15, 20 minutes when you go to bed. Say midnight, you're sleeping. You can do it again before you wake up in the morning, so it comes on before your alarm even goes off. Because it promotes blood flow and circulation. I was asked, of course, the question that I was asked.
Chanel.
And I was told that, yes, gentlemen, it will enhance
Can I
everything
briefly-
in your bedroom. I'll just leave it like that.
What are you told?
I'm glad you missed that
In a
whole
big way.
conversation.
What was it?
What was that? It was very important, need to know information for you as a man, but you missed it.
What was it you said?
The mat will increase blood flow on all of your body parts.
Well, it's not going to discriminate there either.
Well, that was the question, and there
But
was
I
the
think
answer.
we got that in the first hour.
No, we didn't ask
Oh, you
that.
didn't know that? Okay, so for all of
I
Dawn,
didn't think about it.
for all of Dawn's friends,
I don't have a boy brain. I don't
for
think
all
about
of
those
Dawn's
things.
friends, get all excited, line up, buy the mat, and you know what? You'll be very happy.
I
in the
don't
morning.
have boy brain. I don't think about those things. I go
That's
to
not
bed.
boy
I go
brain.
to sleep. I turn the fan on. I put on a few blankets. Put my foot out because
That's
you never
not
know if you're
boy
hot or
brain.
cold.
That's
As
just
boy brain.
physical. getting
You
it
ask
together.
Yvonne Haas. She's going to tell you
No,
boy
no,
brain.
no. I don't talk to her. She's
Yvonne
crazy.
Haas, I'm telling you.
No, she's scary. I don't talk to Yvonne. Yeah, she's a physical
I
thing.
was treating a young hockey player one day, and he was on his knees with the small pad. And after about 10 minutes, he was asking me this question. He says, "Does this increase like circulation?" Like, you know, and he
In the
was
privacy
not
of your own
wanting to
home.
say it out, and I was like, "Yes, why?"
So purewavenow.com, and you can find more information there. And Tony's here with us in the studio. If you have any questions, 888-565-1470.
Give us a holler.
We have Michelle Olsen-Rogers with Modern Boca Mom Blogging.
The
and
blogger.
we've got Cashmere and Vine. You wonder why Trish is so put together? She does interiors. She's an interior
what?
designer.
Beautiful.
Interior design. I thought, and this is Cashmere Wine.
Vine.
Cashmere
Or
and
Vine. I read it wrong.
Cashmere and Vine. What is Cashmere and Vine?
It is it's my own interior design company. So I actually joined FemCity 2 years ago. I just moved down here from Michigan, and I was born and raised in Michigan and moved down to Florida 2 years ago, and was looking for an opportunity to network and get together and build my business down here. I had an interior design business in Michigan for 18 years. And so I met up with FemCity, and it was great. It's just an amazing group of women where we can just network and just support each other. And I've met some amazing women, and some of them are actually my friends, and we go out and we do fun things together. So so my business is an interior design company, and I do interiors for residential and in Michigan commercial, but down here just the residential.
Have you ever been here?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm sorry?
To the gallery?
I have not.
So you need to take a look around
How
at
do you
these
like
artists.
about interior design in here, baby?
I know. There's a lot of fun artwork in here. There is. There's just a lot of fun things to look at. And I actually, when I came in, I thought, like, oh my gosh, I've never been in here. How have I not been in here? So
Take a look at the artists, and we'll introduce you to Michelle, because what they'll do is they can, if you have a client and they're looking for specific items, they can either have an artist create them for you, or they will pull them from the walls here and bring them into the home so your clients can see what it looks like on the walls,
I
right?
love
Because
that.
how
I
can you
love
buy
that.
art without actually seeing what it looks like with the lighting and the furniture?
This piece is done in pencil.
Yeah, Jay Harmon
That's a
created that in
he
colored
creates
pencil.
everything in pencil, and then he's the artist of the week.
Artist of the week,
Right?
he and Susan.
And did you see the piece that they put up for the artist of the week? It's
Matthew
fantastic.
created it. It's going out this week on
It's
Brooklyn
unbelievable.
Cafe
Some of the
Gazette.
stuff is unbelievable. Now, interior design work up north and down south, two different worlds.
very big difference.
Big difference.
Very big difference up there. A lot of traditional homes up there. Down here, a little bit more modern. And what I'm specializing myself in is taking some of these homes that are very Mediterranean and turning them into just transitional homes. Because there's a lot. I mean, you go through some of these homes. I mean, you have the limestone and the, all the traditional elements, the heavy, more Mediterranean looks, the plasters and that stuff. So I'm taking them and kind of deconstructing them and making them more of a transitional look.
Now, will you work with smaller homes, average homes, I should say, as well as the larger ones?
Absolutely. See, I got into my business 18 years ago in Michigan, and I did it out of a passion. Honestly, like I enjoyed doing what I did. And so, so I know a lot of designers are like, I don't take the projects because if they're not this much, I don't want to, put my hands on it. But I'm like, I love going in and doing a bathroom. And I love seeing the client's reaction on that. And I love that they get so excited once their design is done. So for me, I love anything about design.
You know what I'm thinking with FemCity? You're working with all these women have businesses. And they all have a place to live. Who has time to take off of work to even get new carpet, to wait for the couch, to wait to have new window treatment? So you don't do it, and you watch your house. This needs to be done. It starts with one thing. Next thing you know, you need new furniture in every room. But who wants to take a day off to sit and wait for furniture?
Right.
But working with you, this is what you do. You will go into the home, you will help put it together, and you'll wait for all of these things.
Absolutely. I work with clients. I actually work with a lot of new builds, so basically from ground up. And that's really, really important. And a lot of people don't realize when you're picking out your foundation items, your cabinets, your flooring, your tile, those are really big, costly mistakes. Like if you make a mistake on that, you put the wrong, thile with the, these
Put your
cabinets
electric
and
in the
it
wrong
doesn't-
place, you're done.
Exactly, and it just doesn't, and it just, you make some of those mistakes. And so what my job is to come in and to help you. And I like to design. I'm not the type of designer who says, this is it, this is the only tile. I like to bring my clients to the tile store, and we build the house together because it's their home and they need to feel comfortable with all their choices. So I love watching that process with them, and I love taking them through that process. But making costly mistakes on tile and cabinets and flooring, like that'll kill you. And then
forgive
it
me.
just doesn't go, and then you don't like it, and this was supposed to be your dream home. home, and now it's not so much a dream but a nightmare. And you know, so it and then I work with them through the process of even going further with the furniture and the draperies, and that's what Fem City comes in.
Yes.
A great with helping with that, because I have there's some women that I met who do rugs, and they do custom rugs. So I met her, and so she does that. And then I have a friend that I met through Fem City, Leslie Excel. She does window treatments.
Wow.
So I bring her in all my projects. So it's just, we're supporting each other on that. And if they need somebody, there's real estate agents who want to have me come in and help their clients sell their home. And how do we, zhuzh this up so it looks nice. So that's basically,
Zhuzh it up.
I know, I did say that.
That's a Michigan.
Zhuzh it up. I look around my house and think, wow, this really needs a lot of work. And then I think, heck, who's going to see it? Because all we ever do is work. And one day I'll get around to the new couch, or one day I'll get around to new carpet.
But hold on, that's a good point. But when you buy a house, right? If you buy a blank canvas, which is what you were describing before, that's one thing. But I used to love buying old houses because they had all that charm,
character,
but they weren't functional.
Yeah.
So you had to develop functionality into the house, right? So when you buy a house and you start to develop it this way, think about how this house is going to resale 20 years from now. It isn't nobody can see it today. You enjoy the heck out of it. So kitchen and bathrooms first.
Absolutely. Well, kitchen and bathrooms are the one thing when you are going to sell your house, that those are the selling features. I mean, if somebody walks in and sees this bathroom, those are the most costly, obviously, kitchen and bathrooms. But also, when you talked about that, about like you need a new sofa, you need a new table, you need this and that. What I find and what I like to tell my clients is if you allow stuff to build up, then it always feels like you have so much to do. But if you're consistently changing and just tweaking things here and there, and you consistently maybe change out a table, change out a sofa, and you keep redesigning your spaces, that keeps it along the way, so it doesn't seem like such a big thing when you're looking at your house in 5 years and thinking, oh my gosh, everything needs to be done.
That's why I think having you come in and do that, because it can start with one project and then you get busy at work, and next thing you know, 6 months goes by and it becomes a second project. Oh, summer's going to slow down, and then someone says, no, we got to go on vacation, or your parents get sick. This is our demographic, right? And then you go, you know what? Heck, I'm just going to go to Bed Bath & Beyond and get some new towels. But, you don't even get a chance to do that either.
Right.
Welcome to the world of being the sandwich generation. You know what I told someone the other day? I'm just the cream in the middle. And she laughed. She goes, I like that. When my mother calls me at 92, she says, and my son calls me from college, I'm just going to say, I'm that creamy in the middle of that cookie that you're squeezing me between. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's had drops in her eyes, so just bear with us.
But it's just part of what it is. She's working with working women.
No, I understand that, but what you
think about even in your house, the garage breaks, or the pool, or the alarm.
But that's all
who
part
stays
of,
home to take care of it?
But it depends on whatever time the guy is coming. It's either me or
But
Linda.
if you want to get new furniture,
depends
who's
on the
taking
time when they're
off?
coming. But all of that is fixable. What isn't fixable is having enough ideas when you have a certain house and you want to do a certain look. I used to do a little bit of your work.
Okay.
I love.
He loves watching people paint.
I love closets.
Okay.
Because in my world, I have a closet that goes from here to across the street, right? It's like a bowling alley closet. In my house, we have a lot of big closets.
And hence where he pulled that outfit from 2 days ago.
Well, I had to go to the end to find it. That's not funny. But I like closets. And for me, closets mean that you have room. Because if a house is small, you're going to have less closets, right? When you design a house, you got to design the living room before you do a closet. So every time I walk into a house, I say, let me see the closets. It's really strange. I know, my brain works a little bit crazy. But I like that design work that you put into the house. And I like themes.
Yes.
In houses. It's like a throwback deal. Like if it has a fireplace, I like that whole
I have a
fireplace.
theme. Mine has Betty Boop all over it.
You have a fireplace in your house?
I do.
Do you use it?
When it gets cold.
Do you ever put lights in it or anything?
Lights? You mean a log?
Lights.
Candles.
Candles.
No, only a log when it gets cold.
You gotta put lights in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk to the designer.
It's
I
very
need a
odd
lot
to me
of
that
work.
Florida, I mean, the houses down here
I need
do
a lot
have
of work in my house.
fireplaces.
Yes, we do.
But they, I mean, obviously in Michigan, we have foyer closets because that's where all of our coats go. Because let's be honest, it's negative 37 up there right
That's
now.
right. You need big
It's
closets.
Aren't you glad you moved?
I'm glad I moved.
How big was
honestly.
your fireplace? Is it one of those giant monster ones?
Just in the house that I have now.
No, in Michigan.
In Michigan, it wasn't that big, honestly.
Really?
I actually, and I had an electric fireplace there, so I just flipped the switch and it went on, and it was really pretty. I was never a fireplace girl. But I do like it in the wintertime when the snow is falling and that kind of stuff. I have one here. I've never used it. I've never used my fireplace.
Oh, you gotta use this about.
Yeah,
And you can decorate it.
I want to ask you ladies both a question before we go to commercial. With all of the different networking groups and women networking groups, why did you each choose to be FemCity?
Good question.
Well, I chose FemCity. A friend of mine was involved in it, and she said, you need to check this out. So I did, and the reason why I joined is because I loved the camaraderie between all of the women. Everybody is so friendly, and everybody really wants to promote each other. On top of that, I love that FemCity, their website, they have tons of classes like online, and they'll do online classes where you could just sit at home in your sweats and your ponytail and just learn about business and how to grow your business. They also bring in great speakers where, you know,
That's
you've
what
got,
I was going to say.
Yeah,
because
for
the
sure. We had a
speakers are
great
what
speaker
sold
this
me.
week. Yeah.
What type of speakers, Michelle?
All kinds of different speakers that, you know, teach you something about your business. One of my my favorite speaker that I saw at the Fort Lauderdale chapter when I first joined, and that's the reason I even went to the meeting, was all about how to find your ideal client. And I was new to blogging, and I was like, I need to work with clients that are perfect for my business because I can't waste my time. You know, I have a child, I have all of these things going on. So the speakers really, really are targeted to women in business. That, you know, we've had people come in and talk to us about the best use of LinkedIn. I spoke on Instagram one week.
That was
so.
really good, and the presentation that you gave was just amazing because
you.
a lot of us, you know, some of us are new to Instagram, some of us didn't even have Instagram, so it was really nice to go through and like learn that kind of stuff to grow your business and how your Instagram should look for your business. So just all different types of information.
You know, you see how
continuing education.
How the times have changed, right? We're targeting now women in business. It's more than just a second income. It's more than women just going to work and bringing money in. It's how do we come together as women? We always say, you know, all this frou-frou stuff on social media. We need to elevate each other and build each other up. We truly do, but in business, we really need to work together and support each other.
Absolutely.
Because that's how everyone grows
Listen,
and benefits.
I've always
the frou-frou
said.
stuff.
I've always
yeah,
said.
but you're unique.
No, I've always said men say, "Oh, we make the money," and you know who spends the money in a house is the woman, because you try to spend something and your wife tells you, "No, you're not." And I gotta guarantee you something. No, you're not. It's gonna be a whole
Well, you know
lot
what I
stronger
heard
than this
Saturday
and that.
night? We were out. They said, what's her money is hers, and what's
his money,
our money is hers.
Yeah.
And
What's
there
his
you
is
have
hers
it.
and hers is hers. Yeah.
It's all about her.
But it's all about the psychiatry. See, guys are getting smart.
Psychology.
No, I need a psychiatrist. Guys are getting smart because we're beginning
Look, he's pretty smart
we're
over there.
beginning
Look
to
at him.
understand. Yes, dear. Absolutely.
Freddie, you learning over there? He's shaking his head, yes.
I say what's mine's mine and what's yours is mine.
Pretty
That's
much.
right. And we're pretty much beginning to understand. Freddie, have you learned that lesson? You've only been married a year.
2
years.
2 years and a baby.
You learned that lesson yet?
From day one. He's been well trained.
See, we are learning.
Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, more with Pure Wave and FemCity. 888-565-1470. We'll be right back.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422. What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening, to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we are back on a wonderful Wednesday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We have another cameraman in the house. Who's this gentleman sitting over there?
Oh,
who brought us? I don't
It's okay, hold on, it's fine.
Yeah.
You see, you said that and you made him put the phone. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you can do that. Okay. Not a problem.
Listen, the femmes need moral support. We'll take it
That's
anywhere we
right.
can get it.
And I just love the fact that all the women are working together and not only networking and handing out business cards, right? And we've talked to Jen G with V-Card about this all the time. It's what do you do with the connection once you make it? Do you take your business card?
I'm giving you a text message from Bobby.
I have 4 incredible athletes joining us for Friday. 2 top-tier fight coaches and 2 current champions. Nice job, Bobby Jackson.
And they are going to be at the set on Friday. And where are we going to be?
We're going to be at Revivify. 21301 Powerline Road, downstairs. Here's what everyone knows from Skin Appeal in Boca.
That's right, downstairs. Check it out. Come and join us. We want to fill the place so I hope the weather's warmer. So we can go outside, maybe put some tables and stuff out there.
You got to get your thermostat regulated because
I'm
you and I are
cold.
clearly not on the same page
Yeah,
when it comes
you're
to
on fire,
thermostats.
that's right. And listen, one of our producers, she left early because she was tired, told me that she looked up this woman organization.
Fem City?
And this is a somebody. You guys are huge across the United States, is what I was told.
Yep, it's a global organization.
It is global and one of the largest organizations in the U.S. and in the world.
And Trish, were you part of Fem City in Michigan?
I was not. I just joined them 2 years ago when I moved down to Florida.
But part of the membership, and correct me if I'm wrong, Patty, said if you're a Fem City member in another state, you can then become a Fem City member when you move.
Absolutely, yeah. There are a couple different membership levels that you can get involved with. Every once in a while, they will offer something called a lifetime membership, and several of us originals, part of the group, we all invested in that. So we paid one time, and we are now in Fem City for life. But there's also something that we offer called a business membership, and that's an annual membership. So every month they usually have a different special. Right now, since it was the new year, I believe they are offering business memberships for about $200. I think $197 was the official number, and you can look that up on femcity.com. But again, you can always try us out, give us a trial for 30 days with the community membership. So, there's really no risk. And what I tell all of our members who are considering it is that it's a business expense. We all need them when it comes tax time. So why not invest in something
And why not
like
invest in yourself? And we say that all the time when people come forward and they're like, oh, I don't know. You know what? Invest in yourselves, men and women, right? If you can't invest in you, and this is the point we always have to say, if you don't believe in your business or your product enough to invest in yourself, then who else is going to believe in you to invest in you? Everyone is so quick, right? I saw another friend of ours. She was at this big Tony Robbins seminar and brought all these people with her. I can't even imagine what it costs to go there.
Tony ain't cheap.
But everyone is so quick to invest in these other seminars, but not as quick to invest in themselves and to grow their business. And that's what I don't understand. And maybe you ladies, and Tony, you can enlighten me as to why.
Why do they do it?
Why do women not invest in themselves as much as they invest in, we'll go get our hair done for $200 and not think twice. And that's once a month, right?
Would you go see a play?
And?
For $600? $500?
Yeah.
I mean, you go see Goldie Hawn for 1 hour, right? You spend money to entertain you.
Yes.
But you won't spend money to make you grow.
Well, some of our producers were saying what it costs to have ladies our hair highlights, right?
Absolutely.
And colored every month.
I heard that whole conversation.
What it costs to have your hair done once a month
ridiculous.
is a membership for a year in your business at Fem City. And you want to talk about priorities. If you can do that, go out for dinner for Saturday night, plus pay a babysitter, right? If you've got kids, why not invest in your own business?
And not only that, when
that's
your
what I
business
never
grows,
understood.
you can do all those things 10 times over.
And then Michelle, right, as you said, it's a business deduction.
Yeah, it's a deduction. It's a wonderful investment, not only for your business, but again, like Trish mentioned, the friendships, the connections. You really do find this support, whether you're new to town or you're new to business, like I was when I started. It was unbelievable. It's motivating. Most of these women, including myself, are solopreneurs. So we're alone a lot, sitting behind our computers, behind a desk. So to have that human interaction, it really does give you that boost to keep on going.
What I like about it too is that Fem City offers, when we have our events, like a spotlight on business. So some members do the spotlight. We had a couple, once a month. And they are able to get up in front of everybody and really talk about their business and what they do. We do this generally all the time at our meetings. Everybody gets up and we have a minute to say who you are, what your company is, what we do, and how you can help somebody. And then we always give a shout out to another femme in the group, which is really nice. Yes, exactly. So we're always like, thank you to this femme or that femme, and it's really a really good group to just really promote each other, and that's what I love about it because. Like you said, we've got all the stuff going on. We're moms, we're businesswomen. We can juggle 10 things at once, but it's 1 hour, it's 2 hours out of the day from like 12 to 2,
Once a month.
right? And that you just are doing something for yourself and for your business, and you're out there and you're making these connections and you're supporting other women, which is so important.
And when is the next event?
The last Friday in February, we will be meeting at Harvest Seasonal Grill here in Delray, and our speaker is an amazing woman. She's an entrepreneur in Boca, Olivia Holas, and she launched a business called Protect My Shoes, and they are these little inserts that go in your heels to make sure that they keep their shape in your closet. And she has grown enough to where she's in Bed Bath & Beyond, and she's going to talk to our group about her entrepreneurial journey in the hopes that, get a little inspiration, a little boost on that day. So we're excited. 12 to 2, February 25th, I believe is the last Friday.
Is it going to be in the back room or you're taking the whole restaurant?
No, we'll be in the back room with the TV and the private dining area.
I think that holds 50 people.
Yeah, we
So
aim
what
to
happens
sell
over 50?
out.
No, you're going to sell out. What happens then?
Then you have to register for the next one. Really, the aim
yeah.
is that you want to register for our events as soon as that becomes available.
Very cool.
Because if we know earlier, maybe there's a chance that we can expand it, have it in a bigger space.
Gotcha.
But once a month, we like to be at a different location each time. In the summer, we shake it up a little bit, and we'll do socials and coffee connections because obviously so many people travel in the summer. So we keep it fresh. We have a book club in the summer. I really enjoyed that last year.
And do people pay for the lunches, or is that part of the membership?
You get a discount, but no, there is a lunch fee, but it's nominal. Yeah.
Now the other thing is, in your group, you have so many different women that do different things, right? So
correct.
How? Let's say, let's say that I'm in the real estate market, and you have to put shows on your houses to sell them. They have to look either lived in or has to look perfect or white, whatever. How do you find some of the details of people that what they can offer?
Well, on our website, we have a FemCity directory, and it's the new website that's being launched this month actually will connect our profiles directly with LinkedIn. So that way you're able to see who's part of each chapter. We also, if you are a business member, have a Facebook group that you can join. So you can just throw out, I need somebody to help me with this. Is there anybody in Fems that does this? So you can connect with people that way. And again, the in-person relationships that you build, the goal is for you to have somebody that fits every niche in your life. You have your realtor, your mortgage broker, your interior decorator, your blogger.
I had a tough choice. So when I went to register our business on the Facebook page, was I going in as me or as the cafe? And it was like this internal struggle. What was I going to do? I don't even remember what I picked this morning, but we'll find out.
It's nice because the website offers, if I had something coming up, if I had an event or if I owned a business and I had a sale on something and I wanted to say hey, this Saturday at 2:00, and then they put that up on their web
Tell us
page.
how we can get in touch with you before we run out of time. If people need decorating, interior design services.
My website is cashmereandvine.com. And you can reach me there, or you can reach me. I have a Facebook page, Cashmere and Vine Interiors. Also a Instagram page, which is at Cashmere and Vine.
We gotta get her a V card.
Is it Cashmere and Vine?
Cashmere and Vine. Oh, it's so funny because my daughter says to me, she's like, I don't get it. And I said, what do you mean you don't get it? Because I developed my company on the way that I like to design. I like using opposites in a room. I like using different elements, light, dark, hard, soft, just contrasting elements. And so I like that idea of Cashmere and Vine. And she's like, I really don't get it. And I said, I explained it to her, and she's like, so wool and twig? I said, yes, wool and twig.
Michelle, how can people find you for Modern Boca Mom?
Well, very easily. You can find me at modernbocamom.com, and even more so, you can find FemCity at femcity.com. Just search for Boca Del Rey and join our chapter.
Just make it right, Boca Del
Hire
Rey.
you to do blogging, let's say for shows or anything else of their business?
I have freelance writing capabilities. I'm a contributor to Boca Magazine. That's regular, ongoing,
I know you
twice
can
a month.
write.
Yeah. I don't write so much for businesses. I'm more of a features writer on my end, but love it.
And Tony, for Pure Wave, where can we find you?
PureWaveNow.com, and our physical address is 1014 Gateway Boulevard. That's in Boynton Beach, just off 95, west of 95.
How you feeling now? An hour and 45 minutes on air, pretty good?
Yes.
Look at she's holding a mic. She's on there. She's all relaxed.
Better, yeah.
She's a lot more
Thank you.
relaxed. And how are your feet feeling?
My feet actually feel pretty good. My
That's
back,
true.
With the cold weather, my back hurt. That's why I asked you about that question up north, because I got a bad back.
It's bad.
It feels pretty good.
Pretty
After
good.
you
Are
get up
ready?
and walk around, we'll ask you what percentage you feel
I'm going to run
better.
around. Forget about walking around. I'm going to run around.
Trish said during the break that she was about 60% now.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
And
That's
it's going
pretty
to keep going
amazing.
up. And that's because she's sitting, so she's kind of aggravating it by just sitting.
Now, real quick, because we're going to run out of time in about a minute. If you can change what you're doing right now, a futuristic idea, in one sentence, what would you like it to be?
If I could change
What you're doing right now, add on to what you're doing for the film.
Are you kidding me?
No.
We gotta go.
I don't even know.
Okay.
Wow, that's out of left field.
All right.
That'll be next. That'll be next visit.
Okay, next visit. I'll think about it.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
And don't be
I
late.
got it right. Don't
Bye-bye.
be late. All right. I wanted to ask.
The heart Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.